Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. Last time we put up a valiant effort with Samson, and I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna play Isaac again, but I figure I'm gonna play Maggie. I haven't played her in a while. I know I have already beaten the game with her. Well, that was just a terrible blight on the face of grammar. I know I've already beaten the game with her, but it's fun, and she's one of the characters I tend to do well with. Maggie starts with 4 health instead of just 3, and she also starts with the Yum Heart, which allows me to recover 1 full heart, red heart, of damage, and it's usable once every 4 rooms. And we also picked up the Judgment Tarot card. The Judgment Tarot card allows me to spawn a beggar, but I don't want to do that because I don't have money. In our first item room, we get the Sad Onion. This is the second time that's happened in possibly as many videos. And what that does is doubles my rate of fire. So that's saying I'm off to a really good start. Basically, that allows me to kill things way more easily. Normally, this room would have me going back and forth time and time again in order to successfully shoot everything 3 times, but it didn't. And in here we find Gluttony, where I take 2 damage terribly, and Gluttony drops his actual drop, which is less than 3. It is plus 1 heart and full health. So we're off to a great start. And that should be the secret room. Yes, it is. In the secret room we find 14 cents. That's awesome. That's 13 cents. Whatever. My heart was in the right place. Anyway, that means that I could happily use my Judgment Tarot card at any point in time and likely come out ahead. But what I'm thinking I want to do is wait until next floor, hopefully get a deal with the devil, and then use it in the devil room. Because that should mean that it'll give me a deal with the devil room item. Anyway, for our first boss here, we fight Famine. Famine will drop a cube of meat, and a cube of meat, the first cube of meat will give me a cube of meat that rotates around me, blocks enemy tears, and damages the things it touches. So, yeah, we have that. And we're on to the next floor. We also picked up a Soul Heart, which is a nice touch. And we got Cellar 2. We've got an arcade. That's uncommon, but that is due to the fact that I have as much money as I do. And essentially, yeah, I'm going to have tough times like that. Spiders are the worst. But we pick up another key. Keys are good. It's almost worth it to go to that shop, but I already told you guys, I got my strategy. And our pill is health up. That is really awesome. We are off to a really, really good start with health, so I can totally see this being a very, very successful run. And hey, I like Maggie. And we now have 15 cents, which means, yeah, I may as well use one of my keys to go to this here shop. And I'll use my Yum Heart, and I'll buy the Soul Heart, but I won't buy anything else. Yeah, I know the treasure map can be useful, but I have a more important thing on my agenda. But first is the item room, hopefully. No, don't spawn anything. Thanks, yo. So glad we had this heart-to-heart. Anyway, Trites, another annoying piece of content added into the Wrath of the Lamb expansion. But this whole double tier fire rate thing, pretty great. I recommend it to one and all. And we find the item room and the boss room at the same time. Let's see what our second item room gives me. It's the Celtic Cross, which was unlocked for beating Isaac as Maggie. And what that does is when we get hit, well, randomly when we get hit, doesn't have to meet any condition. We get hit and we get invincibility temporarily. It's like 5-6 seconds. Pretty good. Okay, so we're fighting the Blighted Ovum, and I am just barely fast enough to successfully dodge it. And we do get the deal with the devil I was looking for. What is this tarot card? The Emperor, that teleports me to the boss room. But, get back to full health. See what's in deal with the devil room. Brother Bobby and the Pact. Well, first things first. Use that, and that's really, really annoying. God, if it had been a money beggar... Oh, this is really good, though. Because as I'm invincible, I can just keep playing it. Pay out already. Here we go. Just pay out. But the thing is, it already was going to give me, like, a deal with the devil item. So we get the common cold. That gives me poison damage on my shots. And I'm going to get the Pact. The Pact is damage up and tears up. And it gives me the 2 soul hearts. Or gives me 2 soul hearts in exchange for the 2 red hearts I paid, so I pretty much went even. But unfortunately, that pill was bad trip. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go on to the next floor. I'd say that mostly went well. And now, I will be able to visit the shop on this floor, provided I get another key. Note though that sometimes I'll do the poison damage from common cold, and that'll actually be pretty nice, especially because I have upgraded damage and upgraded tears. I'd say I'm in an actually really... Wow, this makes my position amazing. I was about to say, I'm in a really good position, but now I get quad shot, and what quad shot does, the mutant spider, is obviously it means I shoot 4 tears instead of just 1, each of them doing my base damage. And from there, they all have the poison on them. Yeah, but I mean, this is incredible. So I'm still firing relatively quickly thanks to my pair of tears upgrades. So yeah, everything's gonna be easy from here on. And we're fighting Pestilence, by the way. That gives me my 2nd cube of meat, which turns the rotating cube of meat here into a familiar that'll shoot along with me. Good stuff. And I don't want either of these items from the deal with the devil, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this floor. Mostly I want to find the shop. Let's play this twice. I wasn't actually totally sure that it was a full heart here, but it wasn't a big deal. Anyway, yeah, I am, like, mad overpowered right now. You know, of course I was thinking, yeah, I want to go to bed, get to sleep early, I got a test tomorrow. Speaking of tests, I got a, like, 89.9 on my, or 88.9 on my Calc 3 midterm, so that was disappointing. But that's kind of irrelevant, I suppose. So far, we're just shredding our way through Catacombs 1, which is excellent, I must say. And yeah, let's just see what's in here. Nah, don't really care about that. I just want to go to the shop now. Nope, keepers, you can leave me alone, but you probably won't be able to touch me. Because what I got is pretty much awesome. More money, that means I'm reasonably likely to run into greed. But hey, I didn't. Instead, I got a soul heart, and I won't pick up the bum friend, because I mean, whatever. Even if it is half off, that does put me under the 15-cent threshold that allows me to go to a shop comfortably. And on the next floor, well, maybe I want to go to the shop. And that's what I was looking for, because as Maggie, I really need at least 1 speed up, and the blood bag is 1 health up and 1 speed up, which is pretty good. Of course, I do think that that has invalidated my possibility of getting the Spelunker Boy achievement, since so far I haven't taken damage on the caves, but I also have done that. And I don't know if well, health ups in general are supposed to remove that possibility, but I don't know if blood banks do. Anyway, we found the item room early on. Oh, we also got the curved horn. The curved horn is a damage up by some amount. It's one of my favorite trinkets. And what we got here is the Book of Shadows that allows me to become invincible temporarily. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play this twice. Well, I'm going to play this as many times as it'll let me. The sun becomes full health, which is what I think I'm going to use it for here, because I want to win on this guy. And of course, the Celtic Cross will help me out a little. The point was to use the Umhard here. Okay, that's actually a really good pickup. Health up, I definitely want. And Balls of Steel, I definitely want. That's 2 soul hearts. Definitely want the sun. And what X-ray vision does is it allows me to see both secret rooms and enter them without using a bomb, which is great because I haven't had any bombs. In there we have a rusted key, which increases the drop rate of stuff. Stuff being keys and golden chests, I believe. And yeah, I know I totally did skip that secret room because I wasn't paying attention, but I'll go right back. And there I took damage, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, this is definitely going incredibly well. At some point I'll use the sun to give me full health, but it's also a Necronomicon effect that will do a lot of damage to every enemy in the room, which means I want to hold on to it since I'm not really at risk of dying or anything. I'm not taking much damage. I'm quite overpowered. And what I'm hoping is that in the shop, first off, it won't be greed, and second off, I'll be able to pick up Mom's purse as an item, because that'll allow me to hold 2 trinkets. That means I can keep the curved horn when I get the Polaroid at the end of the Depths Part 2. But considering I have 27 cents right now, I'd say I'm quite likely to run into greed in the shop. And since that was a golden chest, I can't go into it since, I mean, look at me, I got no keys. Which means hopefully I'll find a key before I get to the shop. Yeah, not every day you get awesome runs like these. So I'm quite happy with the way the world looks at this very moment. To think I was going to go to bed. Oh, that was dumb damage, but here we get the Key of Destiny, and then we get the candle, which is definitely what I'm going to pick up. So I pick up a soul heart there, and then I pick up the candle. This might have an awkward interaction. Yeah, awkward interaction with quad shot. Regardless, still very good. What the candle does is it shoots that blue flame out, and that does really huge damage, and it also destroys tears coming from other enemies. So it also recharges every 1.5 seconds within one room, so you can use it as many times as you can possibly imagine in the same room. It's pretty much definitely the best item in the game, best spacebar item in the game. And some people disagree, but I'm speaking my opinion because this is my Let's Play. And as you can see, it's made the Carrion Queen here really, really easy, doing like all of the damage without me having to worry about whether or not I'm shooting her in the butt or not. And we pick up the crate, the box. Sorry, I always do that. That gives me like one of each type of pickup. And let's see what this pill is. Bad gas, that's okay. It also, yeah, one of each kind of pickup. The trinket there is Maggie's Faith for beating the chest with Maggie. Let's see, do I want the sun or do I want the Empress? Yeah, I figure the sun's more valuable. The Empress would increase my damage and speed. Maggie's Faith Maggie's Face. Maggie's Faith gives me a tarot card. Not a tarot card, what am I on right now? I'm not even that tired, it's only 1 a.m. It gives me an Eternal Heart at the start of each floor, which, if I got that to the end of the floor, well, the start of the next floor, would give me a health up. Anyway, there we picked up lots of money, and we also fought greed, which means that here's the Depths XL. So that means there's only one shop, but that shop will not contain a mini-boss. Yeah, I may as well use that. 2 bombs. That's our first tinted rock, which is actually ridiculous. There are also going to be 2 item rooms here. So I'll need 2 keys ultimately. And we pick up Whore of Babylon. That's the item that the Empress would allow us to use for 1 room. But that's not really that valuable, because that's only going to activate as the item when I have 1/2 of a red heart, or that can include soul hearts. So like 1/2 of a red heart and then a ton of soul hearts, or only a ton of soul hearts. So overall, not too valuable to me, but I guess it's the thought that counts. And here's our second item room already. Incredibly good luck, usually on an XL floor. This takes me forever to find, especially like both of them once. We get Magneto. What that does is it lures items to us. Only pickups, not real items. So if there's something I can't access because like it's in the middle of the room, and that's like across a gap, or something like that, it doesn't attract that heart because I have full health. Yeah, but it attracts those things to me, allows me to pick them up. And now I have a golden key, and what that does is it allows me to unlock everything on the floor, and it won't cost me any keys. So, hey look, I can open this. That's a speed up. That's pretty useful because I was still feeling kind of slow. And then I go to the shop and I get Mom's Purse, which is an incredible pickup. I was just talking about how great that is. That means that I can keep the curved horn, which is increasing my damage when I pick up the Polaroid. Again, huge. Definitely huge. And I feel like really incredible about this run right now. Definitely not a thing going wrong at the moment. Justice is one of the 4 main pickups there. Of course, I still don't need any red hearts. And there's the candle being awesome once again. Almost couldn't actually get away from those gazing globins, but I did. Yeah, that'd be nice, but I'm feeling kind of overpowered. I'm not too worried yet. And I'm definitely going to explore every room, but that's like generally what I do, so not like that should be a surprise to anyone. I very rarely skip rooms. Except, you know, of course, I do mean before the womb. Of course, once the womb happens, all bets are off. That's health up. I am having the most incredible luck today. Day after Halloween, No Shave November has begun. Yeah, for no keys, I may as well do this. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that until I start hating it, which is usually pretty quickly. But whatever. And this room's really easy. Hives are, geez, launching at me like crazy fast, but other than that, they don't even damage you when they touch you, so who cares if that launched at me really fast. And the soul heart, that is just the pickup I want to see at every point in time, ever. Once again, I will play this just as much as possible, because maybe you drop something good. The nail is very good, but not what I definitely prefer the candle. So what the nail does is it increases my damage by a good amount, and it also allows me to eat rocks. It also gives me a soul heart, which is why I used it there. So now, Pinky Eye actually doesn't do anything useful for me that would imbue my shots with poison, but I already have that from the Common Cold, and I think the Common Cold has higher damage poison, but I'm not totally sure. Did I mention that the candle also destroys those green bombs that everyone hates? Because it does. Okay, so I'm gonna go up first and then see that I don't even have to care about up. And I'm gonna go down and take dumb damage, but hey. I'd love to go to the curse room, but I feel quite advantaged right now. So I'm just not. Don't want to waste my soul hearts. Find our second secret room. Top secret room. Had a red chest that was just spiders, so that's worthless to me. I don't want spiders. Silly game. I also have more than one red heart, so I can't go into the boss challenge room there, which is unfortunate. That could have something great, or it could just have another health up, which is still totally fine. And, okay, we get a key and heart. Yeah, you see how the candle just saved my life there? Well, it saved me a little bit of damage, but later on, that's huge. Anyway, last thing left to do is fight the bosses now. First boss is War. War will drop our third cube of meat, and what that will do is turn our little meat boy here into a walking familiar that chases enemies down and takes a bite out of crime. He's so adorable. And now we fight Mom, the foot boss. And against Mom, the candle is extra valuable because I can just throw it at a door and immediately do huge damage without having to wait for anything. And now we will drop the pinky eye for the Polaroid. Excellent. By the way, the sun also shows the full map, but that's not that valuable. So now we move on with the Polaroid and the curved horn. What I'm hoping is that I can get a deal with the devil on this floor, and what that'll allow me to do is hopefully pick up Guppy's Paw, which will cost 1 red heart, and as I have 7 more after that, I can get 3 soul hearts for every 1 red heart I have, which will put me up to a total of 21 plus however many I have at that point in time. And that'll also give me invincibility every time that I get hit, thanks to the Polaroid. And then, well, the Celtic Cross will be worthless, but hey, all good. It's just, that's the situation I'm hoping for, and I have the items, really, to make it happen, because I'm super overpowered. Good chance I won't be taking much damage, much red heart damage, which is what it counts for getting deals with the devil. So, I mean, it's a fair chance. Unfortunately, this run was a good candidate, but I didn't get Spelunker Boy or Dark Boy. That's totally fine. I got a lot of time. This Let's Play can go on for, like, forever. I don't care. It's fun. I do enjoy this game. And I'm hoping that since this path has been so long, that this is, like, definitely the right way to the boss. Because, again, there are no item rooms, no shops. There's no reason that I want to just stay chilling on the womb here. I just want to get to the boss, kill it, and go away. Avoiding damage like a boss. And we do find the boss room right away, which is excellent. Nothing that makes me happier than picking the right path on the womb. And beyond, of course. 1 bomb for 2 would have been a great trade, but I have the magnet, so I don't even care. Okay, so we're fighting the bloat. Bloat is about the hardest boss in the game, but I also have this here candle, and I shouldn't be taking too much damage. Yeah, that definitely made everything go really fast, but unfortunately I didn't get the deal with the devil that I pretty much needed. We did get another health up, though. Whatever. We'll continue on, and I'm gonna go left. Left is just my standard choice. Yeah, I was really hoping for that Guppy's Paw. But you can't win them all. See what's in the secret room. Super greed. Yeah, whatever, I'll kill him. Basically just sticking it to the man. I fear nothing. Now he's dead. He dropped the quarter. That's 25 more cents. Whatever. That was stupid. I could have let the meat boy eat it. Oh, walked into that. That was also stupid. So just like on the mom boss fight, now that we're fighting Mom's Heart, the candle can be used to pretty much cheat the system. I can fire it at Mom's Heart while the heart is not down at me. And it won't do huge damage, but it'll do damage. It's nice. I mean, I think I have a good shot at the cathedral and the chest this run, which is hilarious. I get it on 2 consecutive Maggie runs and 2 consecutive Judas runs. I mean, that's really taking a big assumption that I'm going to win here, but like, if I had this run with Isaac, I mean, apparently that's just impossible. So we go to the cathedral now. And we get 6 more cents here, and maybe this is the boss room. It's not, but it does give me the top secret room, so that's cool. I don't think I've had to mention this video, everything, since the Womb 1 has done 1 full heart of damage, but I've hardly been taking any, and I've been gaining so much health that it's not actually a big deal. That was the first time I've actually taken red heart damage in a long time. Push pin is not valuable to me. And Headless Horseman is actually a pretty annoying boss. So, he's about to die though, and there it is. And this is kind of an annoying room, but not particularly difficult. The only thing that's tricky was the angelic babies, where the candle almost didn't shoot in time to block the shots. And we finally, this time, we discovered that we didn't pick the right path from the start. But the Widow's really easy. And you get back to full health, but that actually is completely inconsequential to me. Again, I have both, well, all 3, the Polaroid, the Celtic Cross, and the Sun, which will bring me right back to full health. So essentially, huge position right now. Once again, the wrong path. That is quite unfortunate. That was unfortunate damage as well. And this should be quick. And it is. I'm gonna use bomb there. I figured it would drop half a heart or a heart. Oh, well, that was a waste then. Unfortunately. But the magnet's really paying off. That's a plus. Fighting Dub Loki. Shouldn't be too hard, unless I just take it like a man. Yeah, Maggie. Take it like a man. The man that you are. Okay, Loki's dead. We still have tons of money that is completely inconsequential. My one regret is that I didn't fight Death because, well, now I'm fighting him, which reminded me, but Death would have given me my 4th cube of meat had I met him in another position. That position being the Womb 1. And the 4th cube of meat, level 4 meat boy, is far, far better than the 3rd one. It's far more intelligent. And, yeah. Okay, so now we go to fight Isaac. One huge factor on this Isaac fight is the candle. You know, Meat Boy, I'd like you to do me a favor and eat Isaac. Thank you. The candle will allow me to avoid a lot of damage because it'll destroy a lot of Isaac's shots. And soon I have to be careful to use the sun card, one more hit, and then I have to pop that. Sun right now. Bringing me back to full health. And Isaac is now dead. And we're moving on to the chest as soon as I kill this last angelic baby. Okay, up to the chest. And we get our 4 chests here. Remote detonator, always pick it up, even though it sucks. It does give you 5 bombs. Okay, so I got Able, and then I got Bloody Lust, and then I got Halo Flies. Halo Flies is the only thing that's actually good out of any of those, because Halo Flies will actually protect me from some of the shots that Blue Baby will fire at me. Of course, Rage, Bloody Lust will help me a tiny bit. Blue Baby does spawn some flies that I will be able to kill to increase my damage. And then in the rooms before, it'll help me out because my damage will increase as I kill the enemies or the bosses that are just in the room. So things will go faster due to it, but I would have preferred another drop. Like, you know, Polyphemus would have been nice. Okay, Bob's Curse, plus 5 poison bombs. So now all of our bombs are poison. And we got 5 more of them. Gertie here is another boss that feeds well for Rage. So that's nice. Totally unsure which way is the correct way to get to the final boss, but you know, we're gonna kick it old school. Whatever. That's the first damage to this floor. And Loki's another boss that lends itself well to Rage. Okay, so I know I could go recover some health there. Oh god, Mega Troll Bombs. This is the worst day. Okay, so I'm taking a lot of damage thanks to this Champion War, which is a jerk. No, you stop that. So I will definitely go recover if I make it out of this room alive, which I should now, because I knocked War out of that horse thing. So I'm a little bit worried, but we'll see what happens, of course. Hopefully the Celtic Cross is very generous with invincibility. That's something that I could really use right now. Chubb will be an easy boss. Candle lends itself well, besides how it lends itself well to every situation, it lends itself well to Chubb. Because each section of Chubb takes damage individually, which means they each take the huge damage from the candle. And so these Mega Troll Bombs from the Super Wraths will also do poison damage if they hit the bosses, which they do quite frequently. Sucks that I took damage there. And I find myself a bit slow, so sometimes dodging the Mega Troll Bombs doesn't go as well as I'd hope. And we're still kicking. I'm totally unsure if I'm gonna win here. And we got the Monster 2s out of sync, which is a terrible, terrible situation to be in when there are 2 Monster 2s involved. So I'm hoping one dies soon. And as if on cue, and just start up the process once again. I'd say we're not going to make it, especially because that was the wrong path. That's quite unlucky, and I took stupid damage against the spiders, but I got it back. I need really good luck with heart drops, though. Or a chest drop that gives me something that gives me full health. Really just anything to mitigate my dwindling health. Okay, this is tricky because of lust, mostly. Well, I took a hit that I can't entirely afford. Okay, Wrath. It's okay. We'll be okay. You'll die. Everyone will be happy. We just get a troll bomb. Yeah, I might not even see the boss thanks to this long and winding path. But we've got a champion here, and then we got the rooms drop itself. Well, the champion dropped a coin. That's pretty much worthless to me. Troll bomb. Troll bombs really don't help me either. But thanks for the thought, Binding of Isaac. You know, this is a surprisingly short chest run. Like, I'm at currently 65,000 frames, whereas a lot of the time I'd be at about 100,000. But, of course, I'm dying very quickly. And that was damage that I couldn't afford, but could have easily avoided, I'd say. I hope I don't die to Chubb. Chubb would be an embarrassing and terrible death. Okay, so that's technically keeping me alive for another hit. Narrowly avoid. Oh god, I forgot I had a Whore of Babylon. Didn't expect to see this happening. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah. Bad situation. But still, that was a pretty good, but actually quick run. We're keeping it even right now. But that was fun. Definitely. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.